must be wild to you being this bridge in hip hop and overseeing all these moments and then seeing what it is now versus what it was then versus what it is now. Like for instance, you had Pac on the show. Pac passed away. You had Biggie. Big passed away. You did this thing with Bill Cosby, and you see what's become of that. James Brown, and then his reputation comes out of how he was treating his...
Did you keep those relationships up throughout the years?
I kept the relationships up with a few people. Me and Biggie was cool, real cool.
Right. With Bill.
At the time I was, with Bill, definitely. At the time, when me and Biggie was really cool because he lived in the same complex that Lily from SWV was living in. That was my girl at the time. Mm-hmm. So when she was on the road, I used to go pick up her mail. Biggie, I remember one day I'm getting her mail out the box because it wasn't like the boxes was in front of the house. We had to go to all these mailboxes and I'm getting her mail, and I hear somebody behind me go, "Oh, fool into you." I turn around as Biggie, "Oh, you sucker for love." Big, come on, son. You're killing me right now, son. So Big was a great guy, man. And Pac was my man, and then Stretch was my man, and they were friends, and that hurt.
When they
that hurt.
Yeah, I know that. I know it's inevitable for us to get to that conversation, but after seeing what happened with Bill, were you in contact with him during the time?
No, I hadn't talked to him in years. I'm not the kind of person that force a relationship on anybody. If we stay in contact, we stay in contact. My friends that I had from growing up are still my friends today. I'm not feel like I got to be friends with everybody in the industry. It's only a couple of people that are actually in the industry that I would count as like my true friends. Like Heavy D was one of them dudes. Right. Like no matter where I was at or where he was at, if we lost touch, he always found me, I always found him. Right. But I don't force relationships on people because a lot of it is just a working relationship for the time and then it's not there anymore. You know, you cultivate relationships and keep relationships with a lot of people in the industry as long as you're hot. When you ain't hot no more and they ain't got no use for you, the phone stopped ringing. So I was never wanted to be one of those people that say, "Yeah, I'm hanging out with you, that's my man." Now we cool when I see you. And if I don't see you, I'm with my people. That's how it is.
Is that the lesson you learned when MTV?
No, it's a lesson that I learned that my dad taught me. Because cats, they get more money than you. They start talking slick sometimes. And you got to watch these little jokes that they be trying to say. You know, I had to tell a couple of dudes, listen, just because I'm on TV don't mean I won't slap the taste out your fucking mouth. Don't get me fucked up.
Who?
Well, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say that.
It's my job to ask who.
I know. I ain't gonna say that. But it was some shit that happened like a couple of times. Like, dude, I ain't no real street nigga like that, but you're not gonna disrespect me. Because my father always said, walk in as a man, walk out as a man. That's what he taught his three sons. You walk in there as a man. Don't let nobody talk down to you because they got more money than you, because they got more prestige than you, or nothing. But they will try some little slick shit every now and then. So if I keep my distance and I'm not in your circle, you can't talk to me disrespectfully. Right. Mm-hmm. I'm not on your dick. I might like your music, but I ain't on your dick. It's two different things.
I don't even think it from the music standpoint. I was thinking from more of a corporate standpoint. You guys broke a lot of racial barriers at MTV, period. They didn't allow, black people weren't on television at MTV back then. Right. That was y'all. Right. Period. Like I would expect that there would be a lot of feedback from the top.
I couldn't take all the credit for that. I could say that Dre and I did the best that we can to present hip hop in the most positive and fun light that we knew. But there was still, Ted was there and Peter was there, and those are the guys that fought for us with corporate MTV. Gotcha. Those are the guys that went in and was like, leave them alone. You know, me and Dre, I met Carl Kanai walking down the street in LA. And they gave me clothes. We the first people to wear Carl Kanai on TV. Starter used to give us clothes because MTV didn't want the logo because they weren't getting paid from Starter. Me and Dre used to leave the tags on our hat way before Bell Biv DeVoe did it. So people could see that this is Starter shit. So it was that kind of trying to meld everything together and give other people an opportunity, especially cats like Carl and Walker Ware and all of them. You
shout
know,
out to April Walker.
Yeah, shout out April Walker all day. And Dapper Dan. We had our Yo MTV Raps jackets made by Dapper Dan. You know what I mean? So that's what we were trying to do. We were just very happy to be involved in hip hop, man. I would never felt it was about me. I just felt it was about the culture and the music. I was happy to be a part of this shit. I remember we used to snap when Public Enemy used to come on. We snap and we get letters. How are you snapping with a great black man like Chuck D? How are you taking light of the situation? But that's what Chuck was.
Right. Mm-hmm. Wow. Were you getting paid what you feel like you deserved?
Not at first. At first, the salary was $1,000 for one person split between Dre and I.
Damn.
It was $500 a week. I still worked at school safety when I first got on Your TV Rap.
Damn.
Well, that was a week or
that was a
episode?
week. It was $500 a week. I still worked at school safety. So we only shot one day a week. So we shot on Thursdays. So I would do my school safety job. And then if I had to leave, I had the greatest group leader in the world, Big Sue. She would, I'll punch you out the head. And I would go to MTV and do the show. We shot everything in one day. And because we never saw the videos. We lead to them, but we had to sit there and watch them.
Right.
So it made everything go by faster. Dre and I used to step behind whatever the wall was with the basketball hoop and change our clothes. We had no dressing room. Man, shit, MTV didn't believe in us. We have a contract for 2 years.
2 years?
2 years. And Leor Cohen. Russell managed us and Leor was in charge of us and we weren't getting paid. And Leor, God bless Leor, my nigga. Because Leor walked in there and he had a meeting and me and Dre went with him. And Leor said, sit out right here. I'm going to go in here and talk. And Leor knew what they was charging per commercial while we was on. And he knew the ratings because they never wanted us to know the ratings. And Leor knew the ratings. And then Leor came out, I'll never forget this shit, stone-faced. And he said, come on, y'all, let's get on the elevator. So we get on the elevator, and me and Dre is like, I'm thinking to myself, that's it. I got to go back to school safety. Leor went in there, fucked the whole deal up.
What happened?
He waits till we get downstairs in the lobby, and we walk out the door. And Leor said, you two motherfuckers are the luckiest motherfuckers in the world. I got y'all $250,000 a year apiece.
Holy shit.
And what year was this?
This was 89, 90, 92.
Damn.
92. My parents collectively had never seen $250,000 in a year. Leor got us that. Guaranteed money, too.
Wow.
No matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
We was guaranteed. And then after they became so big, they had so many people under Rush Artist Management. Me and Dre kind of stepped away, and then the Fat Boys' old manager, Charlie Stetler, took over, who played Beaker and Crush Groove. Charlie started managing us, and then I remember sitting with Charlie, and Charlie was like, well, that 250, Leor got y'all is good. If I can't make you $1 million in a year, I'm not going to manage you. I guarantee I'll make you both $1 million each this year. And he fucking did. He did. He did. We went from 250 to 5, from 5 to 7. We was making money. We was making money, bro.
This was all while you was at Yo MTV Raps, or was
This
it
is
other
Yo
endeavors?
MTV Raps. Well, in 93, I got, or Hot 97.
Right.
So collectively, I was
Killing it.
killing
It's like a rapper.
Yeah.
And then who's
Make
the
rap money. Then Who's the Man? I wrote Who's the Man. I wrote the story.
Yeah,
I wrote the
that.
story.
I heard that.
And then I went to Dre and said, what do you think about this, that, and the third? And Dre was like, I like it. And then Dre helped me expound on it. And then Charlie took it to New Line. And then New Line was like, yeah, let's do the movie. But that's all because Kid and Play was successful before us.
New Line Cinemas.
Yeah. I give all the props to Kid and Play. Backtrack, I heard Jeff tell a story, Jazzy Jeff, that was supposed to be for Jeff and Will. And they turned it down, House Party. And then Kid and Play took it.
Right,
and because they were successful, they opened the door for all of us to do movies. So I'm not going to sit here and act like we did something incredible when Kid and Play were absolutely kicked that fucking door open for us to do Who's the
Oh,
Man.
they don't get enough credit.
Nah,
all the shit that they did, clothing lines, cartoons,
Play had,
comic books,
what's the name of
foreplay.
Play's clothing line?
Foreplay.
Yeah.
The cartoon, they had a they had a Saturday morning
they had a cartoon.
They had a comic book. They had
Only other people I knew that had a cartoon when I was a kid was the Jackson 5. They had a cartoon.
MC Hammer had one after.
Hammer had
They were
one.
like it was like Scooby Doo before Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Hammer had a joint.
Yeah.
And Kid and Play. They had lunchboxes, thermos. Come on, man.
Yeah.
There's a household name. And here's an ill thing about Kid and Play. I was friends with Kid before Yo MTV Raps when I was a high school security guard. I'm in the video for Rolling with Kid and Play. I play one of the dudes in the lunchroom.
The go-go joint.
Yeah, I'm in the video. I secured. See, I secured the building for them to shoot that video in.
Oh,
Ted directed the video.
or school safety.
Yes, I was
The
school safety.
but-
Ted directed the video.
Rolling
Ted
with Kid and
directed
Play.
Push. Ted directed Get Up. I was at all of them shits. I was at all before you on TV Raps because I was friends with Ted. I was, what you doing? Hey, I'm getting ready to do a video for Salt and Pepper. I love Salt and Pepper. Which one you doing? Push it. All right, I'm pulling up. We come to see it. We come to see it. In that, wait till you get to the part of the lunch
Why
room,
you
bro.
Bobby?
You gonna see me for like that much, just like that. That was before you on TV Rap. That was in Andrew Jackson High School in Queens.
So did you? Was the goal to rap, or was the goal to just exist in hip hop?
My original goal was actually rap, but I was a trumpet player.
Hold on, was that you?
Yeah, that's me right there. See, there you go. Told you. Yeah,
Hold on,
I
I
was a
gotta bring
trumpet
it back.
player too, so I was torn between funk, music, and my band in hip hop.
The band was called.
Oasis 2, and then later on the Function Freaks, and then later on No Face. No Face Records on RAL Def Jam.
No Face.
Bitches with Problems.
BWP.
That's
You was
right.
in that video.
That's my group.
Right.
That's me rapping on the record. Well,
Right.
Yeah,
But
that's my group.
No Face is the thing that caught me.
Yeah.
That sounded familiar.
Yeah, because we had a record label. Jay had JMJ Records. We had No Face Records. And then MTV called, when we had an album called Wake Your Daughter Up. The first single was a parody of We Want the Funk by Parliament. It was We Want the Fuck, wake your daughter up. We was wild. We fancied ourselves the East Coast 2 Live crew. No Face just
Yeah,
came
y'all was
here
wild.
to fuck. Probably to get a dick sucked. And the album cover was all three of us coming through a bedroom window of a young lady.
Yo, that is wild.
And the album cover said, No Face, wake
It's wild,
your daughter up.
inappropriate. That's
Bro.
what it is.
Wake your daughter up, bro.
Y'all
And
would've
then
got
MTV got wind of it and said, you either do this or you do that. So I backed out of the group because I had the power to play the videos that was on our label. Our first BWP video was directed by Hype Williams. That's his first video, and I had to sign off on it. It was a third. Yeah. And then Jenny McCarthy comes along later on. She poses naked in Playboy, and that's okay. But I can't do fake hair wearing bitch. I can't do wake your daughter up, we want to fuck. I can't do none of that. I had to bow out because it was for the betterment of the group.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.